Welcome. Hello, I'm invisible a little bit. Give it a second. Hello, how's it going? Welcome. See, Manson, hello, welcome first. Majestic Potato, hello, welcome. And DPM, hand over. I'll trade you. I'll trade you. The DP, definitely a bucket list gun. I'd be okay with either a DPM or a DP27. Either one would be okay. Bruce out a Winchester Ranger. What is that? Oh, Winchester 22 lever action. But hello everyone. This is where normally normally you would, the streamer would say what the plan is for the day. However, I don't have a plan for today. I also never made a schedule, like I said I was going to. Man's in the Century Arms Draco. Gonna impress all the hood rats with that one. As we could, since we don't have anything planned for today anyways. I could just use this time to make a schedule. Is the 20 round revolver part of the gacha? Like which 20 round revolver? there's a few different ones. There's a 3D printed like giant like ring revolver. I don't remember how many rounds it holds. It could be 20. It's a lot. It was like the Old West kind of like black powder like chain revolver. You've got a chain of cartridges effectively. Flinch Leifa Show 8mm pinfire. I don't think that one is. I don't think that one is on there. But I could be wrong. I don't know that one though. So I'd be surprised if it's on there. That does not look like it holds 20 rounds. The Leifa Show 1858. This one says it's 12mm pinfire. $12mm Leifa Show pinfire. It also says it only holds 6 rounds. What is rifle to the left chambered? This one here is a 9mm. This is my 635 clone. It does have the gooseneck on it, which currently has no optic on it. But PSA. Did they make a YouTube about it? I think they released a YouTube video about it. They did.
Hey guys, Cameron here.
Hey Cameron. Someone looks weird to you? As a straight mag? Yeah, so this is 9mm mag. This is the 9mm Colt mag. Because straight mags are superior to Glock mags for PDW weapons, or really anything that's not in the pistol grip. Any magazine that's not in the pistol grip shouldn't be a Glock mag. So Uzi mags, Colt mags, even like Scorpion mags or something. Don't put a Glock mag up here. Don't be a heathen like that. But this is my clone that I built myself. However, Palmetto State announced the actual release of the Department of Energy version of this gun.
Hey guys, Cameron here from Palmetto State Armory, and today I'm here to show you something very new
Which is very
and something
cool.
very special from our friends over at Harrington Richardson, the 9mm DOE.
So you got this shorter version.
The H&R DOE stands.
This is the Department of Energy version. So back in like the Cold War, the Department of Energy ordered these on contract for basically security at Department of Energy locations, so like nuclear plants and stuff like that. Which is very cool, first of all. But also, very just unique looking. So it's a little teeny little itty bitty short rifle. Although this one looks like it has the fin brace on it, which is not great. Give you La France. You go take La France yourself. But
stands for Department of Energy. This was
these are
issued
very
to security forces at nuclear
cool
facilities in the late 80s because they were worried about over-penetration from other higher caliber rounds. The H&R DOE will come standard with a HAR-15 brace, a 635 9mm lower, a slick side dedicated 9mm carry.
The actual DOE version did not have a threaded barrel. It was just flat on the end there.
Handle upper. The DOE front end will come standard with a 7.
I will be getting one of these. I have not decided yet whether or not
1.5-inch 9mm.
I'm gonna cut this little nub off. Little barrel nub, because it's not supposed to be there. See if we can find a picture of an actual one. The problem is, there's a good picture of one. I need a picture that actually like shows the front of it. That's good enough. So the problem is, this little nub up here was there, but it wasn't threaded. So the threaded sticks out way more than it should. We're arming the Department of Education. Why do you never see the teachers packing? Well, it's because they're concealed carrying. You're not supposed to see it. Yeah, so this threaded barrel here. The original 635 DOEs had a little bit of a nub sticking out the end, but it was like half the length of this. And so if you cut this in half, you're basically ruining your threads. And also, you still have the threads there. So, so you have to like cut the thread protector and the threads just like through the middle. And then it's annoying.
Nitrided barrow that is 5/8 by 24 threaded with a thread protector. It will come standard with a new production Clone Correct DOE handguard that will be on all of these firearms. The DOE is finished off with a foldable front sight to give it that iconic DOE look. The DOE will launch Friday, January 17th at 4:30 p.m. in a complete pistol configuration as well as complete uppers.
So the complete upper, that's what I care about. Because when they've been teasing these, because they've been teasing these for like a year now. We didn't know if they were going to be just complete pistols, braced pistols, or if they were also going to offer the upper, because I have a perfectly functional lower. Perfectly functional lower. X is the kind of guy took a smoking hot 10 out of 10 and then complain. Well, you see my hands. My hands, I've got very long fingers. So like, you know, like, come on. It's going to be hard to find something that fits perfectly, right? Besides that, it's more about the butt anyways. So, which, you know, is better anyways. But maybe it's about if you're gonna clone a gun, you have to do it right. But luckily I'll still be able to use the lower. I can just get the upper, and then theoretically I can switch out uppers and pretend I'm going to switch out uppers. But then I can just do like one SBR form and just like have swappable uppers on the NFA item, which would be the lower, once I finally get that taken care of. And then also have the correct stock on it instead of the weird like fin brace that it comes with from PSA. So that'll be good. Has PSA, have they released anything else? They have not. Oh, what is the PSA gathering? The Mile Challenge. I don't know what this is.
Happy to announce
We're going to learn about it together.
that Barrett Mile Challenge tickets are available now. If you're attending the gathering, the Mile Challenge is a cannot miss opportunity. The Barrett Mile Challenge is going to be your chance to try to hit a mile shot with a rifle provided by Barrett, and it's going to be set up and ready to go for you. Each ticket is going to be worth one try at the Barrett Mile Challenge. Barrett's already going to have the gun set up and the distances set up. Everybody who hits the mile will get a challenge coin to commemorate their hitting of the mile at the gathering 2025. You guys are looking.
That's boring. I don't even know what the gathering is. Tell me what the gathering is.
The The gathering is returning to the Clinton House Plantation in 2025. March 21st to
Hosted by the
22nd is going
Clintons.
to be your opportunity to come join us at this year's gathering. All you got to do is buy a ticket, and then you'll have unlimited access to your favorite firearms from your favorite manufacturers, including Sig Sauer, Glock, IWI, Palmetto State Armory, Springfield Armory, and many more. If you guys haven't heard of the gathering, like I said, for a small entry fee, you can get in the gate and then you can try out and speak to representatives from the biggest companies in the industry. It really is a unique opportunity.
Where is
We
it?
also have a lot of suppressor manufacturers
where is
coming
it? I'm
this year,
curious.
including Silencer Co., Dead Air Suppressors, AAC, and many more. If you have a firearm on your wish list or a suppressor you've been looking at, come try it out at this year's gathering. Again, it is returning to the Clinton House Plantation in Clinton, South Carolina on March 21st and 22nd.
Clinton, South Carolina, in March. Can I go? How much are tickets? How much? How much are tickets? Get tickets. Tickets are $50 for 1 day, $80 for 2 days. March 21st and 22nd. It's got to be a weekend. Oh, it's a Friday, Saturday. 21st and 22nd. I do think that would be very cool to go to. I'm going to be honest. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if that is possible to work out. If I go and I record a bunch of stuff, I can write it off as a business expense. Like, oh yeah, that's for my content creation business, of course, business expense. Makes sense to me. But I am very excited for the 635 DOE upper. I'm curious whether or not this gooseneck will fit on there. It'll be close. It'll be really close. But if the gooseneck can fit on the DOE, that'd be pretty great. Because it's a 7.5 inch barrel. It just is gonna, which is long enough. It just is gonna depend on where exactly that big end plate is gonna be with the folding sight. If not, I do have, where is it? I do have just a regular carry handle Picatinny mount. My cat has been here. This has cat hair on it. But then I would need a red dot for it, which I need a red dot for this one. Anyways. Since yesterday, when we watched the USPSA PCC stuff, it's just been YouTube. Every time I open it, there's like shorts and stuff about competitions. Super competition guys doing super competition-y things. Oh, it started already. Starts too fast. Since it's here. This one's USPSA. I only know that because I read the thing. Oh, that's not a Glock mag carbine. Good for her. It's got some kind of straight mag, as it should. As it should. Glock mags are gross in anything besides a pistol. Anything where the magazine is outside the grip should not be a Glock mag, because then it makes it ugly. But since I have no plan today, what do we do? What do we do when I have no plan? It's a wonderful question. I could start another game, since I haven't finished any of the other ones I've started. We could start yet another game and leave all the other ones unfinished. That seems like a good idea to me. We can play Red Dead Redemption, since a certain someone's not here. Or we could play Hunt or Helldivers. I haven't played either of those in a very long time. I've not played Helldivers in even longer. I feel like Helldivers you need like people to squad up with. Going with randoms is like probably fine sometimes. But for stream probably you need collab people. I need to magically like get people to start asking me for collabs, because asking other people for collabs is awkward, and you got to deal with like scheduling and stuff, which I probably should do anyways. Like scheduling, doing scheduling, weird cringe. I also never made schedule for this week, which I guess we can do that. We can make the schedule right now. So I don't have anything particular to plan this week. I'm gonna be honest. But except for Sunday, I have a special thing planned for Sunday, because we still have that full auto wooden AK to build. It's okay. It's okay that it's full auto because it's not shooting actual bullets. And that'll be this Sunday, which will be very good. Hopefully by the end of this week. I have been trying so hard. I've been just fighting with Unity to do some model improvements and upgrades. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. And then as soon as I'm done with that, then I have to start fighting with Warudo. Because Warudo tracking is a little better. Mostly. Except for eyebrows, which my eyebrows don't move a lot, but they move a little bit. So that is partly what I'm trying to do in Unity, is make more expressive eyebrows. So I don't have like expressionless Botox eyebrows. But very, very struggle. See, what else can we schedule for stream? Do we schedule any streams? Monday. We can schedule Monday stream right now. And what time did stream start? How long have we been streaming? About half an hour? Like half an hour ago? 10? Stream starts at 10? There you go. It's written in the schedule. Of course this was planned like this. Of course. Of course. Saturday, of course, is Saturday's View Chat, where we go and hang out and talk with random VTubers. That'll be Saturday. Which means we only have 4 days. We only have 4 days to fill. And then next week will be pretty easy, because next week is SHOT Show. And there'll be so much SHOT Show content to watch. Let's see. So let's schedule in an off day. So tomorrow will be off day. I can use that theoretically to plan and do other kinds of stuff. Let's see. Maybe I can use off days to start actually making YouTube content. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine? Actually, like, recording content? Me neither. I mean, I can. Plan and other stuff. Oh no, that means girls frontline. What? Maybe. You wait, no, you literally can't. You literally can't play Girls Frontline all day. The last couple times we played Girls Frontline, we were time limited because there's a certain amount of time you can play per day before it kicks you off. Because there's the like energy that you burn through. And you run out, and you literally run out of things to do. I mean, obviously, like, you can like sit there and like tickle your waifu's toes or whatever people do. But like there's a limited amount of actual like gameplay time you can do. Let's see, what else? So let's leave. Let's do on Thursday. On Thursday, we're also going to do chatting and nonsense. And such and nonsense. Shenanigans. Shenanigans is a good word. I don't know how to spell it though. And then we have some other days to also do things. We can get away. We can get away with one day. We can get away with a TBD day. Shenanigans. Is that how you spell it? If I get a red underline when I type this in, you're fired. Oh, that's correct. Good job. You win the spelling bee. Congratulations. The real she-bit. I'm not sure what a she-bit is, but you're the real one. Hello. I feel like, is she-bit one of those things where it's like, haha, got you to say it. These nuts. I feel like it's one of those things where you're trying to make me say something bad, and I don't know what it is. Now we just need a plan for Wednesday. What are we doing on Wednesday? I've got TBD on Friday. So we've used up our TBD cheat day. You told me your name was Rose yesterday. Yeah, but your name, but your username, I see it. It's right over there. It should be over there, but that monitor's not working, and so it's over there. but Rose, yes. I'm just trying to figure out where your username came from. Everyone's username comes from something. Trying to think of what to do on Wednesday. Your username is a play on the words of Lolbit. Lolbit. From FNAF. Oh no. Oh no, I'm about to offend you deeply. I have never played a FNAF game. Not even like FNAF, like Pizza Kitchen or whatever those weird ones are. Wait, neither you've never played a FNAF game and you made a username based on something from FNAF? Oh my goodness. That's unhinged. From watching it. So you're a really big fan of FNAF, but you never have played the games, you only watch other people play them. Probably a Markiplier fan then. If I was gonna just throw out a wild guess. You don't like Markiplier. Interesting. I feel like everyone I've met who likes watching Five Nights at Freddy's content It's like a Markiplier stan. I feel like that was one of the big things that kind of like thrust him into internet kingdomdom. So I think there's someone with the username man with the golden gat. It's a great question. It's a great question. You can search for it. This is a question we can answer. You can search for it.
For your B-Day tomorrow? Yo, happy birthday!
What? Why is that unmuted? No spaces. There is not. There's someone with the username the man with the golden guns, but there's not a the man with the golden yacht. So there you go. You can make an account and steal that name and then sell it. From your community there is? For some reason you can't trace them down. I mean, I can't find someone on Twitch with that username. So unless they changed it, there's no one with that Twitch username. But maybe on somewhere else. Search Google the man with a golden gat. See what platforms pop up. I can't believe this is gonna be my search history. There is 0 search results on Google for the man with the golden gat. All one word. Your VTubing community, literally called Devilbit, but it doesn't exist anymore. What do you mean it doesn't exist anymore? How does it not exist anymore? You were hacked midstream. Literally had to delete it. Very sad. I was also hacked midstream a couple of streams ago, but I just dealt with it. It was my Steam that was hacked while I was streaming, but it was some plebeian guy, some nobody in Russia. Couldn't even lock me out of my account. Sad day for that guy. I also don't have any like payment information. Don't have any payment information saved on Steam. So the only thing that he had access to on my account was the single penny in my Steam wallet. And it is still there. Here's was Google Drive that had everything on it. Commissions, models, rigging work. Oof. Oof. You should be able to contact Google service and try to get at least some of it back. Always got to get that two-factor authentication set up. It's obviously not completely impenetrable, but it does make it more difficult. They gave you back your model? Oh, very nice. Maybe eventually you'll get back the rest of it too, hopefully. Nothing else? Huh. Unfortunate. When they gave you the model back, it was half deleted. How do you half delete a model? My model is it's one file. It's not like something you can delete part of. And I was gone, part of the chest was gone. It was just like maybe like a corrupted file or something, probably. My model is just a single 20,000 kilobit file. Which, way less than some. Yes, that's current model. I'm trying to work on some improvements that are probably going to increase that dramatically. But Unity's given me an absolute, just a horrible time. You gotta go. Hang on. What are we what are we hanging on for? Have a good day. You as well. You have a good day as well. All right, so schedule. We've got something for every day except Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesday? I guess on Wednesday we could continue the story game that we have so far been avoiding very successfully. We could do a little Red Dead Redemption. We could do a little RDR2 on Wednesday. Gotcha. Hello. We do have Tavor out today. I don't have an optic on it still, which is something I need to fix. Time to get a Meprolite. Yeah, definitely a Meprolite that I need. But then I have to buy one. and now I have to buy the PSA DOE upper that's gonna drop on Friday. Which is very exciting. Very disappointing for my wallet though. Only X had a roommate with multiple spare optics. What? I have optics that I can just like take off other guns and put on this gun. Come here. We can just take that off that. Because zeroing optics, that's for losers. Oh goodness. I'm back. I'm back. You will probably wait. You're gonna wait on the DOE. I mean, I've got the regular 635 here. So if they were only releasing complete guns, I was gonna wait. But now that I can just get the upper, I need it. In the video, it said threaded 5.8 by 24, which seems weird. 5.8 by 24. That's the thread pitch that's common on 45, right? I think so. .30 cal stuff. Oh yeah, 45 is the 0.578 by 28. .58 by 24 is strange. I mean, I'm not gonna thread anything on it. Honestly, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but the nub that they have sticking out of the end of their DOE is longer than it should be. So, so like you could just like cut the little nub like in half, because it looks like it's sticking out about twice as far as it should be from the end of that plate. And if you're going to be cutting a threaded thing, you're not going to be using the threads anyways. And then after that, if I actually want to do that. The DOE carbine is in 30 super carry. Please no. They did have the short mags in it. They had the little like 25 round magazines in it. But I do think, and I may or may not have an alarm set for the release time on Friday, so I can buy one. may or may not have something like that set. You can't believe it's not even SHOT Show yet, and PSA is trying to empty your wallet. Yeah, so PSA is going to drop this now, and then at SHOT Show they're going to release like the M16 like LSW or something. they're actually going to release it at SHOT Show. The LMG version, yeah, that one. Palmetto State currently doesn't have the 635 DOE on their website, so I can't bookmark it and get to it extra quick. And then Palmetto State also has their like their version of SHOT Show, basically the Gathering in South Carolina. And they're definitely going to release stuff for that as well. And was that in March, I think? When is it? March 21st and 22nd. So Palmetto State's definitely going to release stuff at their thing as well. There's going to be I don't remember who they said it was going to be at that.
The Gathering returns. Presented by Palmetto State Armor.
Probably says in their video.
BSCGathering.com has all of the details on the Southeast Premier Firearms event taking place March 24th and 25th at the Clinton House Plantation in Clinton, South Carolina.
Or it doesn't. Or it doesn't. Oh, vendors. There we go. So, oh my goodness. 52. 52 exhibitors. IWI, Glock, Beretta, SAS, SIG, Hyperfire. That is a hard, that messed with my brain reading that one. I do think it would be very cool to go to this. If my schedule allows, I might actually try to go to the Gathering, because they literally let you in. They let you in for the like $50, and then you just spend all day shooting everyone's guns and going around to let everyone sell you on their stuff. There's quite a few people there. Not as many as at SHOT Show, but not everyone at SHOT Show does the SHOT Show Industry Day either. This is basically like only the SHOT Show Industry Day, except in South Carolina. And just open to whoever pays for the ticket. I do want to go. Gotcha. Gotcha. Go to the Gathering with me in March. Schedule's empty. Where? in South Carolina. I don't know exactly where. It's at the Clinton Ranch in South Carolina, wherever that is. It's far away. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I probably am not going. I just would like to. I just think it'd be neat. It is, I'm not entirely sure exactly where you are, but it's somewhere north and cold. And I'm in Texas, and South Carolina is not like next door. Event map. This is where it is. There you go. Do you recognize this country road out in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina? That's where it is. Nice and snowy there. It was horrible and snowy here for a couple days. But now it's getting back up to the nice 60 degrees, and I survived. So it all turned out okay. But there was the winter storm warning that rolled through. People went out and just like panic bought everything for like 2 days of snow. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And now everything's fine. There were no apocalyptic events. Except there were like the crazy people who don't know how snow works, who like made a snowball. Like all these videos I'm seeing of people who like went outside, like made a snowball, like packed it together. Like this was not like a nice like powder snow. This is like you pack a snowball and then you have a ball of ice kind of snow. And they like take the snowball and like they like hold like a lighter to it. And obviously the snow wouldn't melt because that's not how snow works. And they're like, this snow is from the government. This snow is not real. It's not melting when I'm applying a candle to it. As if the snowball's gonna melt like Frosty the Snowman or something into a little puddle of snow instead of your little snowball. Ridiculous. It's like people have never seen snow before. uh, people, the internet is encouraging these people. Hang on. I took this optic off to put on this thing. May as well put it on since we've got it off already. Gotta put it somewhere where we can still get to the iron sights. There we go. That's nice and not good looking. Not terrible. But our rear sight still accessible. It does look like it would just about perfectly co-witness though. Come on. Get out. There we go. There we go. Now we've got an optic on our Tavor. The Vortex holographic that I zeroed once for one gun and then never zeroed again after I've just been swapping it between every gun I have that doesn't have an optic. Everyone knows that snow vaporizes immediately upon contact with flame. I don't know what people were expecting the snow to do. I do honestly think that people were expecting the snow to act like it does like in a cartoon when snow melts. Like when you've got like the cartoon snowman and it just like melts into like a puddle, just like melts out. Like I think that's honestly what people were expecting it to happen when they held a lighter to their snowball. Like it was going to act like some slime or something. I don't know. People are just something special. All right, schedule completed on stream. did this week's schedule during stream, as all good streamers do. Good plan ahead. Let's post that everywhere. By everywhere, I mean the 2 places I post my schedule. Yeah, whenever cold happens in Texas, you see all those stupid people. All the stupid people crawl out the woodworks like a bunch of termites. Has there been any SHOT Show leaks since I looked a couple days ago? Maybe since I looked yesterday, that's possible. Oh, we've got one. We've got one. Definitely clickbait video right here. 6 must-see guns just unveiled for SHOT Show 2025. Definitely clickbait video. Let's see.
The firearms market is gearing up for its biggest event of the year. And with SHOT Show 2025 right around the corner, the hype is real.
Let's see if any of these are
This is the
actually
event where all the biggest names
worth
and
looking
fresh
at.
innovators in the industry come to show off their latest and greatest.
Okay, we
So
know
hit
what
that
SHOT
like
Show
button,
is.
subscribe for more updates, and let's get into it. Fight Light Industries is expanding.
Oh. I regret my decisions of seeing what there was. That's awful. So much for the end of tactical lever guns this year. Oh my goodness. They're getting worse.
Expanding its 5.56 NATO Bandito pistol lineup to include a manually operated version based on the company's Herring lever action AR platform, made here in the United States.
Anybody want a lever action AR mare's leg, perhaps?
These pistols are fitted with a 7.25-inch long threaded 4150 vanadium steel barrels chambered
Vanadium steel.
with threaded barrels and a nitro carburized finish. The 6.
And a nitro carburized finish. Carburized? Is that a real word? Nitro carburized finish? I think he made that up.
0.5-inch M-LOK handguard has a full-length optics rail that aligns with that of the flat-top upper receiver. Most of the external controls in the magazine well are AR-15 mil-spec, with the exception.
Man, you gotta have you gotta have fingers longer than mine to reach that mag release. Good gracious. Oh my goodness. That's so far away.
Or AR-15 mil-spec, with the exceptions of the crossbolt push-button safety and the generously sized lever loop. Shaped to resemble a cropped lever-action rifle stock, the curved, checkered polymer pistol grips will be available in black, FDE, or OD green.
Oh, but it comes in OD green. Just this weird cut stock thing.
This version of the Bandito is listed at $1,900. The 6-hour
Maybe
reserve
levering it
collection
moves your hand forward.
P226X5
I mean, it
is one
breaks
of
your
the
grip
classiest
anyways, so may as well hit the button while you're there.
handguns I've ever seen or fired. While the original 6-hour P226 was built around an aluminum frame with a traditional double-action/single-action trigger, the steel frame SIG P226X5 Reserve instead is created with a heavier steel frame to combine the accuracy and shooting prowess of the classic P226's design with an all-steel frame and metal grips for added ballast. This one-of-a-kind edition also uses a single-action-only trigger
not my
with
style,
a pair of
but
Ambidextrous competition-style manual thumb
someone will buy
safeties.
it.
The uniquely machined slide on this pistol can accommodate mounted
It's
optics,
so
but
shiny.
It also includes adjustable
It's just gonna have
competition-style
fingerprints
iron
on it.
sights. Likewise, the front end of the slide has an integrated compensator to aid in returning the sights back on target more quickly. SIG Reserve pistols feature a high-polished diamond-like coating on the slides and frame and includes matching black gridlock metal grips from Lock Grips, which add more mass to the frame and help keep the gun settled in recoil. To complete the package, the new 6-hour P226X5 Reserve includes 3 separate 20-round.
The model names, SIG's model names just get so long as they release new versions. SIG P225 is 225?
3 separate 20-round magazines,
226
X5
226X5. SIG P226X5
includes
Reserve.
3 separate 20-round magazines with alloy base pads and a matching black finish. It's been a bit of a wait, but one of the most anticipated lever-action rifles in years.
The Henry Laser. That's what it's called, the Henry Laser. How does this gun get worse every time I hear about it?
years is finally on the market. The Henry Lever Action Supreme is a modern lever action design with a trick design that allows the rifles to feed from an AR pattern magazine instead of a tube mag.
Lever Action Supreme rifle. Laser.
In a world awash with AR magazines, the idea of a lever gun in 5.56 NATO or 300 BLK with the capability to recycle AR-style mags that the buyer already owns or can purchase for cheap is very appealing. The rifle has a lot of ups, including a free flow.
So far, two of the three must-see guns for SHOT Show 2025 are lever guns. Why are lever guns not dying yet?
Loaded barrel and match-grade user-adjustable trigger that make it a sub-MOA candidate, something rare in a cowboy action
New
rifle.
SIG P225 Reserve
Meanwhile,
Elite Pro for the
rail
Wii.
atop the receiver make adding an optic advantage. A smooth short throw lever also contributes to quick and silent
short throw lever. Since when is moving a lever 90 degrees a short throw lever? Smooth? Maybe. It could be. It could be smooth. Probably not, because I've held Henrys before. In no world is moving the lever 90 degrees a short throw. A short throw lever is on like a 22 or some like super short cartridge where you go like whoop 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 whoop, like 30 degrees tops. This gun looks like it's in the middle evolution stage. Like somewhere between a tactical lever gun, like a fully tacticalized lever gun, and just a classic lever gun. It doesn't have an external hammer either. This is either striker fire or internal hammer fired. Standard throw. Yeah, this is definitely not short throw. Like it's not a long throw. Like an 1887 or something. Well, those things you got to move them like half a mile. Basically moving the lever the whole length of the gun to cycle it. This is in no world a short throw.
Also contributes to quick and silent operation, while a shorter bolt and internal hammer further set the rifle apart from its more traditional forebears. The Ambidextrous controls include the Tang safety switch and patent-pending magazine release. The first models will be chambered for 5.56 NATO and 300 blackout, and muzzles are threaded for use with a suppressor. The Henry Lever Action Supreme rifle comes with a 10-round PMag with a 5-round limiter to comply with hunting regulations. The Henry Lever Action Supreme has an MSRP of $1,300 in either chambering. The Taurus G.
Yo, HK's already releasing a new version of their compact pistol.
GX2 is a recent addition to the lineup of budget-friendly concealed carry pistols that the world-famous Brazilian company...
Wait, but... nice HK. Why are they releasing the GX2? They did they started... I'm gonna have a stroke. The Taurus GX series started with the 4. It was the Taurus GX 4, and then they went straight to 2 for some reason. Why?
Company's been dominating in terms of sales ever since the G2C pistol was first launched in 2018. Like the G2C, the GX2 is a compact handgun with an overall length of 6.19 inches with a 3.25-inch barrel and a
Still no paddle release on our HK. Very sad.
height of 4.89 inches. From the GX4, the GX2 borrows the striker-fired trigger system housed in a modular chassis.
That looks like a wide trigger.
Though like the G2C, it comes with an external manual safety lever. The profile of the slide and grip frame also mimics the GX4, although the GX2 uses its own texture pattern and lacks the GX4's interchangeable backstrap system. Other improvements include a more user-friendly disassembly process with an external takedown lever, and the G2C's single-slot accessory rail on the dust cover has been
They added 2 more slots.
replaced with a 3-slot M1913 Picatinny rail. Magazines hold 13 rounds,
The
and
naming
2 are
scheme is
supplied with each pistol.
you're not
The
sure
10-round
if it's a
magazine's
scheme or
available
just
to
it seems
comply
random.
With localities with capacity restrictions.
Like for a while they did the G2, the G3, and then G2C and G3C for their compact versions. And then the GX4. So no G4, the GX4. Which makes sense. You're counting up. You go 2, 3, 4. And the GX4 was a compact. So when they made a full size of it, they made the GX4 XL. Okay, whatever. And then the next one. This is a trick question. So Taurus releases guns in this order. They go G2, G3, GX4. What comes next? And what comes next, class? What have you said it's wrong? We're going back to the 2. For who knows why. GX2 is next. So it comes after the GX4, but it's called the GX2. And it's a compact, the same size as the G2C, but they dropped the C in the name. Yeah, but they added the X. They added the X. So they're probably also going to release here in like 4 to 6 months the GX2 XL, which is going to be the full size. I don't know what they're doing. 42. The Taurus G42 next. Taurus GX2 Series S coming 2026.
Restrictions, and Taurus will also sell an extended 15-round.
Next is going to be the GXC XLC. GX3 XLC. GXC42 CCL. We're getting there. We're getting there with the Taurus model names. Can they not count above 4? Like they got 2, 3, 4, and they're like, wait, what comes next? We have to we got to start over, guys. We're going back to the beginning. No 5, back to 2.
Magazine is an accessory. The Taurus GX2 will be offered with both a carbon steel slide with a black nitride finish and a stainless steel slide with a natural matte finish. It has an MSRP of $310 for the matte black version and $325 for the stainless model. Built by Springfield Armory as a duty-grade compact pistol engineered for carry, the company has cut down its popular full-size Echelon 4.5F to a more versatile compact format in the Echelon 4.0C. This compact iteration of the Echelon
hasn't the Echelon compact been out for like a year?
All of the desirable attributes of its larger counterpart. At the heart of the fully ambidextrous Echelon 4.0C lies the patent-pending Central Operating Group. The stainless steel chassis is entirely
Central
self-contained
Operating Group.
And is
the COG.
The serialized part of the firearm. The result is a system that's easily moved.
Is it Travis Haley?
move between available grip modules
This
in
is
seconds.
Mr.
This
Survival
becomes
Gear.
standard with the
Mr.
small
Gear.
grip module and 3 interchangeable back straps, while medium and large grip modules can be purchased separately. Springfield's variable interface
This is not-
system is
this-
a huge selling point. I can't overstate how
The
nice
Echelon
it is to drop in
Compact
a
is
few
not-
self-locking pins instead of hunting down an adapter plate for the optic I want
It's
to
not
use.
new.
The Echelon pistol also comes with tritium rack U-dot irons or with self-illuminating
Patent pending. How is this not just a SIG copy? Because if it was a SIG copy, then SIG would sue them. It probably has pins in different places. I don't know, we can pull up pictures. We can pull up pictures and compare them. We gotta find a nice picture from the left side. Oh, there you go. Obviously, these are very different designs. Clearly, see how the takedown lever is right here, and it's not right here. Patents denied due to prior art. It looks like the big difference is the Springfield doesn't have any of the controls besides the trigger, obviously, actually attached to the FCU. The SIG, you've got your slide release, your takedown lever, all here actually as part of the FCU. I guess the Springfield ones, are they part of the frame? Probably. Or the grip module. Is the ejector at least replaceable? It doesn't look replaceable. It might be. I can't tell if that's part of the same piece of metal. I don't know if it's replaceable. It does look much sturdier. Oh yeah, and look at the placement of the pins back here. Very different, very different. You've got one kind of forward and one at the back right corner. And here you've got one at the back top right and one just in front of that. Very different, very different. Very different things, clearly.
The stainless steel chassis is entirely self-contained and is the serial.
Yeah. So you've got your slide lock release here as part of the grip module, I think.
The stainless steel chassis is entirely self-contained.
Oh no,
and
it's
is
just
the
really
serial-
small. It's just really small. It is there. It's just little itty bitty tiny. Little itty bitty tiny. And then the takedown lever is, I guess, just a piece, not captive to anything.
Realized part
You
of the
just pull it out.
firearm. The result is a system that's easily moved between available grip modules in seconds. The pistol comes standard with the small grip module and 3 interchangeable back straps, while medium and large grip modules can be purchased separately. Springfield's variable interface system is a huge selling point. I can't overstate how nice it is to drop in a few self-locking pins instead of hunting down an adapter plate for the optic I want to use.
The pin system seems like it could be a good idea until I lose one of those little itty bitty pins. Not interested in any of these non-SIG FCU guns. till they give us some PDWs using them.
The Echelon pistol.
I mean, SIG has the Flux Raider.
Also comes with
They're
Tritium Rack
officially partnered.
With an 18-round variant. Springfield lists a starting MSRP of $679 for the Echelon. Henry Repeating Arms is
50%. 50% of the 6 must-see guns unveiled before SHOT Show are lever actions. 2 tactical lever actions, and this one. You want one of those? The Flux? The Flux seem neat. They seem very nifty. I'm not entirely sure about them, because the Flux brace is not pleasant to use. It's not very nice, and so you'd have to SBR it. This is for the garden.
Firearm that's not
Resurrecting a firearm. How is this different than the current Henry 22? I mean, he's probably about to tell us.
By another major manufacturer since 2002. The Henry Garden Gun Smoothbore 22 is built on.
It's a smoothbore.
Henry's classic lever action 22 platform. The use of 22 LR shot shells are favored for tight quarters or enclosed spaces due to their quiet.
It's literally purpose built for using 22 shot shells. It's a 22 shotgun.
Report negligible potential for harmful ricochet and an impact that's unlikely to penetrate walls and roofs. The 18.5-inch round
is a safe to shoot inside. You can shoot this at the rats in the kitchen. For when you're hunting sea monkeys. Snakes and garden pests, probably. But like, you can still put 22 shot shells in a standard Henry 22. Think Savage has a smoothbore 22? Is there really that much of a market for a 22 specifically for 22 shot shells?
Blued steel barrel of the Henry Garden Gun is void of any rifling to keep a tighter shot pattern.
Can I use this on uncomfortably large spiders in my bathroom? Do you think it's okay for that? He said no dangerous recoils or ricochets. No dangerous ricochets. So can I use this on spiders in my house? I think so. I think that's what he said.
Barrel, which extends the effective range. The firearm also features a 15-round tubular
22 shot spreads a ton in a rifled barrel. Where is it?
Manufacturer since 2002. The Henry Garden Gun Smoothbore. The use of 22 LR quarters or enclosed spaces due to their quieter report.
Look how much it spread out of the smoothbore. I don't know why he has this zoomed in. We can just see it right here. It spreads so much.
Negligible potential for harmful ricochet and an impact that's unlikely to penetrate walls and roofs. The 18.5-inch round blued steel barrel of the Henry Garden Gun is void of any rifling to keep a tighter shot pattern when compared to shooting the same cartridge from a rifled barrel.
The rifling makes shot spread even more. The opposite effect, how it works for slugs. That was the rifle.
report.
So that's the rifle. Is this not garden distance, though? So if this is the rifle,
Negligible potential for
and this
harmful
is the
ricochet
shotgun,
and an impact
so that's probably like twice as far away,
that's unlikely to penetrate walls and roofs.
estimating. So like twice as far away, and you get the same pattern. But if you're using it in your garden on pests, are you sniping something on the other side of your yard with your shotgun?
Impact that's unlikely to penetrate walls and roofs. The 18.5-inch round blued steel barrel of the Henry Garden
Like, that's
gun
still-
is
that's still
void of any
nowhere near,
rifling to keep
like,
a tighter
accurate.
shot pattern when compared to shooting the same cartridge from a rifled barrel, which extends the effective range. The firearm also features a 15-round tubular magazine and ashwood furniture finished with
Oh, no,
a
I don't-
black stain.
I don't
differentiate
understand
from
it.
the otherwise very familiar Henry Classic Lever Action 22. This rimfire lever action is the perfect gun for pests. I'm thinking not only of the type that raids your vegetable garden, but also that more persistent and annoying variety, namely the youngster who keeps begging for their first real gun.
Maybe don't use it on your youngster who's begging for a real gun. Like, you, not only can you use this on pests in the garden, you can also use it on the youngster who keeps begging for a real gun. Maybe let's not do that one. Just a suggestion. Poor choice of wording. Very poor choice of wording. Domestic violence. I mean, he said that it was going to have harmless ricochet. So let's just skip the ricochet part and just go straight to getting shot. Mighty pricey ammo for a first gun. I mean, I assume it would work with regular 22. It just wouldn't be as accurate. And I guess
Type that raids your vegetable garden, but also that more persistent and annoying variety, namely the youngster who keeps begging for their first real gun.
maybe it probably would be effective on getting said youngster to stop begging for a real gun. I would imagine it would be very effective. Probably have other issues to deal with. Well, if we're judging purely off that one video, SHOT Show is going to be 50% lever guns, including but not limited to the tactical
Manually operated
AR mag-fed mare's leg. There's so much for the lever gun craze dying down. We have to oversaturate the market a little more first. You don't see a lever gun on my table? That's because first of all, I only have one lever gun. And second of all, it's right here. Oh. Nothing like a good table dent. There you go. That is my, oh my goodness, what's happening? That is my one lever gun. It is a 12 gauge. Does SHOT Show have an obligatory jerky seller? Probably. There's probably going to be jerky available. I mean, think of the demographic. You're catering to like the perfect demographic for jerky. Someone's going to be selling jerky. I guess I have not yet bought into the lever gun craze. Oh my. Why do I keep doing that? Stop it. Oh, maybe I need a tactical lever gun now. since those are all the rage. Oh. Stuffy corporate suits are the ideal jerky demographic. Have you seen SHOT Show? SHOT Show is like all the business-oriented rednecks. And like, yeah, there are some like stuffy suit guys, for sure. But there's more. There's more. There's more than that. Has Staccato released anything else about that weird new Staccato thing that got leaked? Because there were some things about that looked very, very strange and interesting to me. And it's possible that I will just be disappointed. And it's going to be boring. But it looks promising. Not promising enough that I'm going to buy one, because it's still going to be stupid expensive. But it does look like it could be intriguing. I think Car Arms will show off yet another redesign of modern Thompson for the fourth time. I mean, probably. That's probably what they do over there in their free time or in their paid time. They just make weird new Thompsons. They may or may not have a tactical Thompson. Probably may. Much more likely may. But you know what I guarantee they're gonna have? A new special edition Desert Eagle. What was it last year? What was the last special edition Desert Eagle? It was like ocean themed or something. It had like, oh, what was it? What was it? It had like tropical flowers and stuff on it, but I can't remember what it was. The Aloha Desert Eagle. That's it. This one. Full screen. They're out of stock now, unfortunately. Very sad. $7,500. Now the collector probably has one. Go browse through his videos. It's special edition, so he's got to have one. It looks cooler and shinier in that 158E. There we go. This first picture makes it look much shinier than it seems like it actually is. Hard to beat Gold Tiger Stripe. I mean, Gold Tiger Stripe. I mean, that's like the mastery skin in the video games, and what warlords use to execute people publicly. So I mean, so it's hard to beat a gun with a reputation. But I wonder what strange new Desert Eagle they released this year. It did take them a surprisingly long time to sell out of these. I think last time I looked at these was in like August, and they weren't out of stock yet. But I guess they have sold out since. No reviews. 5 stars. Don't have one. Custom engraved aluminum grips. $8,000. Those better be engraved by some like Tibetan artisan or something. Contact custom, pre-built customs. Oh, I forgot about, how could I forget about this one? This one's kind of old now. The Steampunk Desert Eagle. If this one didn't have a face on it, it'd be way better. I don't completely hate this one. I would never own one of these. It could be worse though. The face is weird. Yeah, I don't know why the face is there. It also looks like stuff dripped on their finish. Like where it's not the like rust color. It just looks like it's really poorly done finish. It just got drip marks everywhere. Look at it's literal drip marks. Except for that one dripped backwards. That one dripped against gravity. Dripped upwards. So what theme do we think the 2025 Magnum Research Custom Shop Desert Eagle is going to be? Is it a wall hanger gun? I mean, I can't imagine everyday carrying it. Partly because it's like 1,000 pounds. 0 reviews. Well, this one has more than one picture. More than one designer picture. I like that they put it on top of this rusty piece of metal. So you can tell exactly how much like rust this looks. the face is still throwing me off so much. It's got all these like cool like steampunky kind of gears and stuff. And you've got this guy just looking at you. Custom Desert Eagle. Oh, is this just the one where you can mix and match the colors? I want to put my own custom anime print on here, please. How far? How far is the jump from Desert Eagles like this to a custom anime Desert Eagle? When is the Magnum Research Custom Shop gonna release a special edition anime pistol? How long? How long is it gonna be until that happens? I mean, not for $7,000, but like any any takers for the special edition anime Desert Eagle at $7,000? We need to start a petition. Oh no. Oh no. Now I'm getting recommended more SHOT Show stuff. More SHOT Show leak videos. And clearly this one is clickbait because it's an AI generated gun. But look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this horribleness right here. AI generated gun in the SHOT Show 2025 predictions video from Pew Pew Zone. No, I'm not watching your ads. Go away.
And as usual, the gun world is buzzing with
Well, can we view? I don't think we can. Can we view just that thumbnail? Oh no, we can't because my YouTube homepage refreshed. Clickbait on YouTube? No way.
Usual, the gun world is buzzing with excitement. The MR556A4.
Okay, we already knew about that one.
The MR5.
What else we got?
The Patriot Ordnance Factory's P15
Patriot Ordnance Factory.
base.
They're not doing a tombstone this year.
If you're on the hunt for a solid AR-15 that won't break the bank, you've got to check out the...
Just another company doing a budget AR. Okay. Uninteresting.
The Fightlight Raptor belt-fed...
Fightlight belt-fed upper? Has this actually been confirmed? Oh, I guess this is predictions and new guns just released.
Upper. If you've ever been at the range and thought, I wish I didn't have to reload, then you might be interested in Fightlight's latest innovation, the Raptor belt-fed 5.56 AR upper. It transforms any mil-spec AR-15/M16/M4 pattern lower dating back to 1963 without any permanent suppressors or muzzle
the
devices.
budget version, I guess.
This or significant downtime. The system is
Smith & Wesson.
Wesson's FPC 40 Smith & Wesson version.
Hasn't this been out for a
If
while
you're
now?
still hung up on Smith & Wesson's FPC,
I feel like I
looking
remember
a tad
making
too
fun of
much
this
like
when it was released.
Kel-Tec's
The upper was revealed like a month ago. Yeah. The Fight Light one. That's their like budget version, right?
SUB 2000. Brace your scenes. This straight blowback.
All right, what else we got?
The
Bushmaster.
Bushmaster Fee Radicator.
That also is one that has been around for a while. And it's got a horrible name. The Vradicator. The V definitely stands for virgin here.
Bushmaster is shaking things up again in the AR-15 world with a new lineup aimed squarely
The only way
at
Bushmaster is
18
going
or
to shake
20
things
inch
up is if they
versions with their
re-release the ACR.
comfort and customization are key here with a Century Arm BFT. Century Arms has sold over 1 million AK-type rifles, many built with imported parts, but assembled in the U.S. to keep things kosher with ATF rules. In 2022, they rolled out something entirely homegrown, the BFT-47.
2022? Why are we talking about guns in 2022?
Crafted
The video came out 2
completely
weeks
from
ago.
U.S.-made parts. Not resting on their laurels, Century's expanding their lineup in 2020.
Century not resting on their laurels? When did they start that?
24 with 2 new calibers, the BFT 5.56 and the BFT 74 in 5.45 by 39.
Those are also old
Both these
news.
new additions stick to the winning formula of the original BFT.
Imagine recycled content.
At SHOT Show 2024,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine
PSA
using
rolled out
recycled
a bunch
content?
of new firearms like the
It's crazy.
308 JKL and STG, not to mention the PSA X57.
PSA hasn't actually released this yet, right? I mean, it's just the PSA Rock in a little chassis. This guy has no material. Yeah, that's
But
why
the
we're kind of skipping
showstopper
through it.
was the Soviet Arms Crank.
The 300 Blackout Crank has been out for like 2 or 3 months now, hasn't it? But the dislike ratio is massive. Unfortunately, we can't see what it is. But it has 1.2 thousand likes. Look at the comments. Wow, the FN Scar weighs 565 pounds? Oh, wait, does it actually say that? It's just AI voice. AI generated content.
First, they hit us with a fires a lot steel
Okay.
barrel, the FNS CAR-15P 300 Blackout.
We gotta...
And last but not least is this new addition to FN's SCAR 15P lineup. This bad boy is the civilian spin-off of their FNS CARSC personal defense weapon, and it's chambered in 300 Blackout. They introduced the 15P in 2022.
Tell me how much it
and
weighs.
now they're spicing things up with a new caliber option that's sure to get the enthusiasts excited.
Yeah,
This 300 Blackout
old news.
model isn't just slapping a new barrel on an old frame. FN has fine-tuned this pistol for optimal performance with both subsonic and supersonic ammo, thanks to a cleverly designed gas regulator. It also sports a 30 caliber flash hider and comes with a dedicated 30-round Magpul magazine.
Well, I hope it doesn't come with the
specifically for 300
5.56
Blackout.
flash hider.
So whether you're at the range or considering it for home defense, this pistol is dialed in and ready to go. Coming in at a cool $3,699, the SCAR 15P 300 Blackout is available in both sleek black and flat dark
Get a
earth
browser extension that
finishes.
shows dislikes.
It's packaged in a premium soft-sided carry case, so you get a bit of luxury along with rugged reliability. And speaking of reliability, it weighs just 565 pounds. And speaking of reliability, it weighs just 565 pounds.
Anybody want a 565-pound Scar? AI man just said so.
Speaking of reliability, it weighs just 565 pounds and measures under 20 inches in length.
565 pounds in under 20 inches. It's pretty dense. FN just released the Scar. Yeah, FN's newest release. They just released the Scar. And it weighs 565 pounds. That is some slop gun content right there. Heavy is reliable. Clearly, that's why the AK is so much more reliable than the AR. Obviously, it's because it's heavier. Yes, but unironically. I mean, clearly that's why, like, machine gunners, like, talk to a machine gunner, they don't even know what a malfunction is. Belt feds, those things weigh like 20 pounds. Malfunction? Not a single one. One of those guns never malfunctioned, not even once. It's because it's so heavy. It's my brain. My brain leaked out of my ears because of that last video. When we have better content, better React Andy content. Forgotten Weapons.
Come on, the money's the bank's money. It's not your money. You see? You got nothing to worry about here. Be calm. Don't make trouble. You hear? Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and today we're out at the monthly 2-gun match with a Dillinger clone Winchester 1907 self-loader. So the Winchester 1907 is a semi-auto simple blowback rifle. I did a whole video on this, I think yesterday, in fact. So if you haven't seen it,
that's a long muzzle device.
Go check that one out. The short version is John Dillinger and a number of other high-profile gangsters had Winchester 1907s made up for them like this, and this is a modern recreation of one of those. So it's chambered for .351 Winchester self-loader. I have 2 5-round mags and 1 10-round mag, so I don't know how
.351 Winchester
stages I'll be able to get through. The gun is, well, it's zeroed and it's reliable, so it's got that.
How much does that ammo
cost? Pistol, of course, 1911. To be perfect, I should probably have a .38 Super 1911, but I don't, so I'm using a military 1911A1, which is a little anachronistic for this. But the star of the show, hopefully, is going to be the Dillinger 07. So,
who's making modern production Winchester 1907s? Ah, that's a good question. It could be, maybe Chiappa or Taylor and Co. We can find out. I think. Mayhaps. Or someone, because I'm finding them for sale for not too expensive. Well, some of them are more expensive than others. Like it looks like you can get these for like $700-800. Somebody could have made a clone of the 1907 Dillinger out of an actual 1907. I'm not seeing any modern production ones. So I think that's probably what happened. 351, your beloved. If there was a modern one, it probably would not be in 351.
Let's dive right into stage 1.
Understands the course, you may load and make ready.
I do, you see? Can you
Alright.
hold that for me? Thank you. All right.
Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Stand by.
All right, so the stage rules as written were that you had to have your rifle slung and taken with you throughout this stage, but I don't have any sling swivels on the gun, and it's a lone gun. It's not mine to keep, so I wasn't going to put sling swivels onto it. So the RO generously offered to hold the rifle for me. Now, my 1911 here is one of the TSAS 1911 A1s, and like they're inexpensive, but man, it worked for me throughout this whole match without any
TSAS.
problems, which was really pretty cool. Nothing like a double Texas Star to start your day off with. But
Double Texas Star with a low capacity
here.
handgun.
Oh, wait, take the rifle, move to the next position. The 180 is not an issue there because, as you can see, there's still a chamber flag in it. It was never loaded. Then we have to cycle the mini Mozambiques here. So you hit the center to pop the head up and then hit the head to knock it down. And the 45 here was actually hitting the head hard enough that it was bouncing back up without me realizing it.
Ah, so close. Pre-staging all the mags.
Just in his pockets. Because I don't know where you would put them in an outfit like that.
Alrighty. Ready?
And looking respectfully, but
Oh, come
Gun
on,
Jesus,
no!
Gun Jesus got a little bit of cake.
This is a combination rifle and pistol stage, and you have to shoot the whole thing lying on your belly on this cart. So you have to have a little bit of core strength to hold
The
yourself
bakery.
up off the end of the cart.
He's kind of
Hit
carrying around
each
a
paper
bakery.
target twice with rifle here, so you have to switch hands.
That's one mag.
And also actually had to switch shoulders here for the last two targets. Just really hard to turn yourself around in this position without switching shoulders. Anyway, once you get two hits on each paper with the rifle, you then switch to your pistol, which you don't have to draw. It's just ready on the ground in front of you, and knock down each of the poppers. This also went pretty darn well for me. This TSAS really performed very well throughout the whole match, and I only had one penalty from a missed rifle hit.
Whew.
30 second.
Malfunction sucked.
30 second with that malfunction is
Black
not bad.
No shoot.
All right, so the thing here was at the buzzer, you flip over the top card, and that will tell you either red or black targets are no shoots, but that only applies to the pistol section of this stage. So
I was gonna say I don't see any red targets.
That would help me remember
Am I blind?
Which targets I was supposed to hit. For the moment, though, first you have to engage the hanging steel targets out there with rifle. First, a sweep of them above the table, and then another one below the table. I managed to miss my last shot, which meant I had to reload for just one hit left with the new magazine. And no, come on, get it. There it is. Now I unload the rifle and show clear. And then I have to, once again, take it with me. The intention here was that you would put it on a sling, but again, I don't have sling swivels. So when I get to the second half of the stage, I'm going to draw my pistol, and I'm just going to lay the rifle down in the corner.
Red. Thank you.
And
Okay,
completely
these
forget
targets
which
are
ones I
colored.
was supposed to shoot. One of the nice things about Two Gun is that coaching like that is okay. So went ahead, got two hits.
Coaching's okay in Two Gun.
Proper
I need to do
papers,
Two Gun
and then
matches.
Cycle the mini mo again, which I did without any problem.
80-19. Clear? I see clear. All right.
I completely forgot who I was supposed to
Can
shoot.
we convince the firearms industry
Awkward.
that retro tactical like this, Remington
So,
Model 8
I only
Colt
have-
Monitor, are
I have
next
two
hotness?
5-round mags and one 10-round mag, and this stage calls for 36 rounds.
I mean, if you
total.
make them the next
So
hotness.
I have a fine gentleman who has offered to reload mags for me behind me while I'm shooting. So I'm gonna start with my 5s, drop them for him to reload, then move.
How
to
much
the
did he
10, and we'll
spend?
See how far this goes.
How much did he spend on 351 for this match?
All right, this one's going to be a huge challenge. This
Probably
is on a
could figure it
200-yard
out.
bay, and there
Count
are a
his
series of
rounds.
shooting positions here, a couple of tank traps, and then that crucifix sort of thing up there. I have to hit each of the steel targets at 200 from each of these positions in order.
Right, that was only 5 rounds. This thing's not quite zeroed at 200 yards.
And oh man, this is not
It'd be
going
better
to
than
go
most
well.
tactical
The problem
lever
is I
gats.
just don't have the rifle accurately
Yes.
zeroed at this range. The sights are
Yes, it
little
is.
buckhorn sights that, man, maybe some people are good at shooting with them, but I am not one of those people.
Good Lord.
Semi-auto, semi-auto makes everything better.
Yeah, I can see where they're hitting easily. Just...
Coming to SHOT Show 2045, 7 different Model 8 clones covered in rails.
Hey, I cleared a spot!
Yeah, you're gonna have 7 Model 8 clones tacticaled out with whatever the tactical hotness is at the time. It'd probably be worse than it is now. And 1 poorly done, like, retro clone.
Holy cow. Thank you. That was 1.
Those 5-round mags are awesome.
Oh, they're great. At least they run.
Straight blowback, so it shouldn't be any harder to make than all those proprietary 9mm PCCs coming out. I mean, it's true. I mean, you can make it.
All right, I'm gonna
You
call
can make it.
there. This thing is not made for long-range shooting with that, and
Oh no. Who got 49th? Oh no. What happened that someone got 49th? The
and
poor
with
guy.
$4 a round ammo. So
It was you. You got 49th.
you got me, you coppers. Ah. Whew. All right, 4 stages down. That was a fun match. We had a really good mix of shooting. Kind of wish there'd been a little up close blasting stuff with the rifle because this is
Overall,
suited to that sort
42nd,
of thing. Well,
4th place with iron
10-round
sights.
mags. As for the gun itself, is it a great gun? No, not really. It's simple blowback. The recoil is, it's not like painful recoil, but it is remarkably heavy recoil for what the gun is. The Dillinger style conversion is super cool, but doesn't really do a whole lot to help you with anything. The brake's cool, but there's not like a lot of muscle climb on this sort of thing to begin with, so I don't think that makes that much of a difference. Anyway, it was a lot of fun out here. I was doing actually reasonably well until that last long range stage, which just totally demolished me. But it's always a fun day at the range. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome. Nobody can mess up a blowback PCC with wood. Like the Henry Homesteader. Oh. Those are awful. Actually. Don't ask me why I have this. Oh no. Let go. Don't ask me why I have this. But we have. Recognize that logo there? Can you see that logo? This is a stock for a Henry Homesteader. I just just cuz. Why do I have? I said not to ask why I have this. Yeah, this is my Henry Homesteader. It's just the stock. It is the Henry OEM stock. Here it is. Actually, I actually can say why I have this. You almost forgot to ask. I see a new vampire game from former Witcher devs. I have not. Who am I going to paddle with this thing? The Henry executives. So the reason that I have a Henry Homesteader stock is because this is a Blem stock. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. You see that? You see that Blem? See that Blem? So working a gun shop, right? Blem Henry stock. Got a little Blem right there. Contact Henry, like, hey, we got Blem stock. Stock's all messed up. Got a little schmutz in the finish there. I'm like, okay, we'll send you a new one. You just throw the old one away. I'm like, or instead of throwing it in the garbage, here it is. So this is my literal piece of garbage. Henry stock. So if anyone knows anyone who needs a Henry Homesteader stock for any reason, and they're okay with it having a little bit of Blem in the finish. Tactical. Yeah, nothing says tactical like a wooden stock. But yeah, kind of. I mean, it's free. It's free gun parts. Who's gonna turn down free gun parts? Lalo, hello. Arsenal RPKS. Very nice. Covert off tactical wood. I'm always carrying wood when I'm being tactical. Just comes with the territory. Even what you heard of the Homesteader? Maybe I should repeat that till I have the whole gun. Like, oh, Henry, by the way, the receiver's got a crack in it. Can you just send us a new one of those? just have a whole gun. Every single part is a Blem. Not the BAFTA broke into the armory. Sounds about right. Sounds about right for the territory. And what is video? Blood of the blood of Dawn Walker. Bandai Namco. (1347 AD).
must be here somewhere.
It's all right.
New Ghost of Tsushima.
Lunka! Don't hurt her! You gave us quite the chase, young.
Please, sir. She's just a child.
Ah, Roderick, remind me. Did I make an exception for children?
No, sire.
No. That would have been foolish, would it not? They spread the plague just as well as adults. And there's only one way to stamp out this sickness.
No!
Not just a runner, but a fighter, too. Had we met under a different moon, things might have ended there.
Okay. Is that Genghis Khan the vampire?
Lunka? My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please. I don't know. How?
I am life. I am death. I am everything in between. I have been watching your little valley. Pestilence, famine, killing. Blood spilt carelessly, like water. Things will be different now. For all of you.
Okay, that looks... It's Vampire Ghost of Tsushima. Gameplay reveal summer 2025. So it's still a ways out. Vampire Witcher Ghosts of Tsushima. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it has a lot of potential. Probably 2026. A gameplay reveal summer. So gameplay reveal is probably going to come out like fall sometime. And then game release summer 2026. Although it is Bandai Namco, they're a little better. A little better at sticking to schedules that they release. So spring 2026. It does look pretty good though. I'll have to kind of follow that one. Remember when games were announced 7 years before their release? I'm not gonna remember a trailer I saw 7 years ago. But like Elder Scrolls. Have they even said that they're making? They have said they're making other Elder Scrolls. What is a 9mm PCC? This is my Colt 635 clone. Soon to be my Colt 635 DOE clone. With the ability to swap between. Because that's how it works. But yes, this 635 clone, 9mm AR, little SBR. Mine is technically currently a pistol, as you can tell by the Velcro monstrosity back there. So I do need to honestly I need to like put in my calendar like tomorrow, Tuesday, submit ATF paperwork at 4:30 p.m. I don't know. I keep not doing it, and I keep needing to do it because I need to put the correct stock on there. But in order to do that, I have to pay my government bribe fee for the ATF SBR paperwork. Bunch of nonsense. I'm still holding this Henry stock. Go away. It's gone away. AI thinks we're getting improved SL8s at shot. Hopefully. I've said this before. All HK would have to do to get me to buy an SL8 is put a double stack mag in it from the factory. That is all HK has to do to get me to buy SL8. Because the 10 round single stack SL8 magazine is stupid. Just let it take double stack mags, I'll buy one. Probably not immediately. I'll wait for a sale, but put the Henry stock on the Colt clone. just bore out the middle of the stock for the buffer tube and just stuff it in there. Or just make a civilian G36. Okay. As much as we would all love that. This is still a German company we're talking about. I think the SL8 is much more likely. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. I was gonna say already, but it is like almost midnight. Did I see it? Tomoe went corporate. Did she? I did not see that. I saw the Tomoe new model reveal. What corporate did she join? Or is it a new one? Is it an existing corporate or a new corporate? Videre. What is this? What is this? Oh, that is definitely Tomoe. Huh. Existing, but only like 1 year old. Yeah, but I have heard of them. There's a lot of small VTuber corporations popping up. Oh, so this is a whole Videre generation. I don't know who this one is. I almost recognize her. Alpha Beta. Don't recognize that one. Is created by several former talents who left production Kawaii half a year before PK went under. January 17th. 8 a.m. Oh, JST. ETPT. What's PT? Pacific time? Oh, good for her. Good for her. I'm happy for her. Illusion. Videre Illusion. Ad. Guy with the ads. Ads almost over. Getting there. Oh, goodness sakes, I'm yawning so much. I shouldn't be. I feel like I slept okay last night. Apparently not. All right. Back from ads. Welcome back. Welcome back from ads. I'm glad Tomoe got into what seems like a cool corporation. Not one that's going to be rife with horrible drama. But also, I'm a little bit selfishly glad that she's in a corporation, because Tomoe kind of seems like one of those VTubers who's a little scary to corporations. And she's not like fully a tactical VTuber that does something like this, but we're getting hope. You had an ad for a new Star Trek series. It somehow looks worse than Discovery, Picard, and Lower Decks. I'll be honest, I don't know much about any of those. I've never been much of a Star Trek nerd. There was like a Star Trek like series of movies that came out quite a few years ago now. I watched those, but I don't remember much about them. Oh my goodness, stop. Stop yawning, holy. Quit it. We're about to turn this into an impromptu sleep stream, goodness sakes. We don't acknowledge JJ movies? Is that what they were? JJ Abrams? Is that JJ? Is that what we're talking about here? I don't know, without seeing like clips from the movie, I would not be able to identify it probably. Star Trek Into Darkness? That sounds familiar. I think that was one of them. That looks right. Probably whatever series that one was. I also I've never really followed Star Trek much, so they couldn't particularly offend me by going against whatever makes Star Trek people will probably hate those. Only one you really got into was Enterprise. I don't think I really got into any of them, I'm going to be honest. I mean, yes, the Star Trek movies are probably the only Star Treks that I've actually like watched. I've never really watched any of the Star Trek shows. I've seen a couple episodes. And by a couple, I do mean like a couple. Like 2 or 3. Ever. And I was too busy on the Star Wars train back before Star Wars was finished off by Disney. But as many probably know, who have been around the stream for a little bit, never been a big movie watcher. which is apparently very strange. But never been a big movie or big show watcher. I don't know. I'll be honest. No idea what I was doing. No idea what I was doing if I wasn't doing those things. Probably some sort of nonsense. Living under a rock somewhere. Oh my god, I'm yawning like every 30 seconds. I'm dying. We're about to turn this into a sleep stream accidentally. So I think that means it might be about time to end today. Might be getting there. I don't think we've been streaming for very long today, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. If I don't watch shows, movies, how am I going to know which guns to buy? Well, there's all kinds of guns in anime. I guess anime is shows. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this huge list of guns to buy. Like, look at all these guns. I need all these guns, clearly. Like, look at all these gun options. It just keeps going. It actually does just keep going. Oh my goodness. There we go. And I buy whatever guns tickle my fancy. And yeah, like there are some guns from the limited movies I've seen. I've said this before in the past. I think it's been a while though. My Tokarev that I have, the Chinese Tokarev, Type 54, with the black star grip. I have that gun because of anime. Because that was the gun used in Sinon's tragic backstory in Sword Art Online. And that's why I have that gun. So just because I don't watch the standard action movies everyone sees doesn't mean I don't have media guns to buy. I just don't have the same obsession with some guns that some people do. Like whatever the Blood Diamond Car 15 like fanboys missed out on that one. What are some other ones? The Terminator 1887 shotgun. Don't really care about that one. I have an 1887. I have an 1887, but it's because of a video game, not because of Terminator. I have an 1887 because of the game Hunt Showdown. You didn't really get the hype for that game, the Car 15. Me neither. Like I've not watched the movie. Maybe if I watch the movie, I'll have some like huge epiphany. I don't think so. But maybe. You do an 1887. The Cimarron 1887 that I have. If you're okay with compromising and not getting an original, the Cimarron's pretty good. Also, the import marks are not like giant on the side like they are with some imported guns, which is very nice. Potato, you'd rather the Blood Diamond Car 15 than 1887? What? What? 1887 is so much cooler. You just noticed I actually slapped an optic. Yeah, that optic is definitely there and useful. Very zeroed, for sure. I did not just put that on during stream. I did put it on just during stream, just now. Let's grab 1887 again, since we're talking about it. But the markings on the 1887, zoom, are under here, under the lever. Nice and covered up, so it looks very nice when the lever's closed. Even when the lever's open, nobody's looking at the bottom tang. So that's where your manufacturer import marks and all that fun stuff is. Down there, hidden as it should be. None of that nonsense out in the middle of the open, like some guns do. You did not get randomly confused when a hand pointed but the model didn't move? Yeah, no hand tracking yet. I can wiggle my hands all I want and not move. I've been fighting with Unity for the last few days, trying to get more better tracking. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I have to fight with Unity some more. Mondays are long work days. I don't know what I do not know a single person who likes Mondays. Except for people who have Sunday Monday weekends instead of Saturday Sunday weekends. They're usually okay with Monday. You only throw it through Unity to do automatic expression stuff? I'm I'm trying to do quite a bit more than I probably should be trying to do with my Unity experience level. But it's a learning experience. So far I'm not learning, I'm just like beating my head against a concrete wall. But I'm sure there'll be learning that happens eventually. The vortex on the Tavor, when I first put it on there today, I wasn't so sure about it. But the longer it sits there, the less bad it gets. I can't say that it is good, but it is getting less bad the longer it's there. You don't have the knowledge / motivation to do that? Reasonable. It kind of it kind of follows the lines. Almost. But I do have a family member who does do like programming and a bit of game development and stuff, so I'll probably throw him my Unity questions. also kind of want to try and do a 2D, but you'd have to do it yourself, and you have no art skills. I mean, you can, in my personal opinion, for a 2D model, the rigging way more important than the art. Not saying art is unimportant. The art is important. But like, I feel like learning the rigging, doable, very doable. Learning art, no. But I have considered like commissioning just the art for VTuber model and trying to rig a 2D myself. But then I feel like I'm too deep in the 3D hole. I feel like there's a little more versatility with the 3D that I would like to try and exploit when I get there. The rigging you think you can do? Yeah. Rigging is not bad. I mean, it is. It is bad. But I feel like my brain could deal with it. I have a very visual mind. So like the big list of sliders that all move something different, I feel like wouldn't be too terrible for me. Before they did the major rework of Blender, you was learning it? Oh no. I mean, you can just keep learning the old version of Blender. Just download the old version. I might actually have to do that with Unity. Because I've been running into some compatibility issues with the new version of Unity. And the 3D modeling plugins for VTubing models, the VRM plugins. So we'll see how that goes. You've heard a couple people say the exact opposite. Can't figure out the art. Can figure out the art, but not the black magic of 2D rigging. I don't know, I guess I don't know, it probably just depends on how your brain is wired. Like I am quite a bit more. Is it left brain or right brain that's the art part? Right side. Okay, well, thank you AI overview. Now I still don't know. Right is art. Whatever the logic side is, I'm quite a bit more leaning towards that side, I think. Except as I'm looking at the things, they have like visualization and stuff on the right side, which I always just kind of assumed was on the side I was on the logic side. So maybe I just don't know anymore. You remember thanks to a Bo Burnham song? Of course. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Bo Burnham's great. For me personally, I feel like the rigging would be way easier. For others, maybe the art's easier. I am very good at visualization and and connecting that to other things. That is my my superpower. Is visualization. So I feel like that would do quite a bit for the rigging stuff, but I also could be wrong. Soft science are mostly BS. Yeah. And mostly BS, like based in like this much reality, and they're like science. Yeah, everyone's brain does work differently. This is not a soft science. Left versus right brain, soft science. But different people's brains do process information differently. And I feel like my brain processes would lend well to that. And I can keep thinking that until I try it. and then I would either be proved correct or incorrect. Left brain, right brain theory long been discredited in real science. Yeah, that makes sense. It's still funny though. I still find it entertaining, even if it is a bunch of bogus. Like type A and type B personalities. Bunch of nonsense. But entertaining. Lurk, thank you for the lurk. Oh my goodness, I'm still yawning. I think with how much I'm yawning, it could be about time. I may have already said this before. To raid out and end stream. You thought lurk would work here? There is currently no lurk command, unfortunately. I guess I used to have a lurk command, but I guess that did not transfer over when I swapped off of using Nightbot. So I will need to go add that. Used to have it though. Used to have it. Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. You can never lurk. Only active. Only active chatters, clearly. Yes, let's see, who do we raid? Who do we raid? Kana. Kana's doing games and demos of whatever those are. Oh, Helldivers. Helldivers. Someone's playing Helldivers. I think we're gonna raid into Helldivers. Tifa playing Helldivers. I've kind of been wanting to play Helldivers again. I've not played it. I've not played Helldivers since they added the new faction. The Illuminate, I think. So we are going to raid Tifa. Currently playing Helldivers. They're pretty cool. So I will be back. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday because I made a schedule this week, so we know what the plan is. I'll be back on Wednesday. So until then, I will see you all next time. This Sunday we're doing a gun building stream. Very exciting. It's a wooden full auto AK. Not an actual firearm. So I will see you all Wednesday. Until then, I'm going to sleep here pretty quick before I destroy my sleep schedule even worse. So I will see you all next time. Ferocious, goodbye. Oh, wait. Raid messages. Raid messages. Okay. But Ferocious, I will see you later. Matilda, goodbye. Not the BAFTA. Goodbye.